Dave Lombardo for defending Lars Ulrich. So here's basically what happened. In a new interview with UK's Metal Hammer magazine, former Slayer drummer Dave Lombardo came to the defense of Metallica's Lars Ulrich. Asked whether he feels Ulrich gets unfairly dismissed as a drummer by many metal fans, Lombardo said, absolutely. I saw Mario Duplantier of Gojira recently talking about Lars, saying some kind words. I feel Lars is an essential part of that band. Anybody else, and it just won't sound the same, he continued. I admonish the people who talk shit about him. I don't like that. You have to embrace who Lars is and his contribution to Metallica's sound. They're such an inspirational band, and everybody wants to be as big as they are. And you can only do that by taking risks. They shocked people when they cut their hair or whatever, but it was part of their evolution, and they clearly knew what they were doing. I love that they're still out there kicking ass. Back in 2014, Lombardo was asked during a clinic in Italy to comment on the fact that Ulrich's drumming skills are constantly questioned. He replied, I think Lars is a good drummer. He's a good arranger. He arranges. Without Lars, there wouldn't be a Metallica, so you have to give him credit for what he does for the band. Lombardo continued, it's very important when you have a chemistry within a band. This is so key. There's 4 members of the band. When there's chemistry, like a special interaction between musicians, if you take one musician out, it's not the same. If you take Lars out of the equation, it won't be the same. It's true. While speaking with UK's Rhythm magazine back in 2009, now they're going to go all the way back and try to like bust Dave here. Lombardo was a bit more critical of Lars' drumming abilities, saying that playing with Metallica at Download in June 2004 was a great experience, but adding that it was good to show him how it's done. I hate when the press does this, but it's also good. This is what the press should do. It should like call people out and keep them honest. So Dave continued, no disrespect to Lars because Lars is great. See, but he also dressed it up with it because Lars is great and he's a very nice guy, but he needs to spend a week at my house and we need to sit down and play. I could show him, no, Lars, like this. Let's chill. Let's relax, have some coffee, and let's play. A few months later, Lombardo was asked by Noise Creep if Ulrich had ever accepted his offer of drum lessons. Oh, man, no, he hasn't, Lombardo said, laughing. Yeah, but that was all done as a joke. It's just me having fun. Lombardo added, of course, someone asked me about Download Festival. Yeah, it's like show him how it's done, but I don't need to show him. He's amazing. But there's always that kind of rivalry, that fun rivalry. Ulrich blamed his non-appearance at the 2004 Download on exhaustion caused by an unrelenting tour schedule and the breakup of his 7-year marriage to Skylar Statenstein. He said in 2005 interview, it was the first ever Metallica gig I'd ever missed. He continued, you want to try laying in a hospital in Germany while Dave Lombardo, the greatest drummer on the planet, is playing with your band. That's not easy. So that's in reference to when Lombardo played with Metallica. And I forgot about that completely. But I mean, I'm sure Lombardo got paid well for that gig. And Metallica, I mean, you know how I am on this channel. We always elevate Metallica because look at these guys. Like they're such class acts. They're such great dudes. They're out here keeping metal alive, filling stadiums, giving bands platforms, putting Dave Lombardo in on drums, you know. The Big Four thing a few years ago with them, Slayer and Anthrax and Megadeth was like totally Big Five, sorry, was totally their thing. Like they totally helmed all that, you know. So props to Metallica and props to Lombardo for also being a classy dude. The way he's kind of aligned himself with Mike Patton too is just legendary. You know, it's like Patton, of course. I'm a huge Patton fan. Bungle, Faith No More, and everything in between. Tomahawk, Phantomus, you name it. Peeping Tom, whatever Patton does is golden. I just saw a post about a Zorn event coming up that he and the Bungle guys are going to be involved in. So what they really need to do is reunite and tour playing Disco Volante live. That's what I want to see, okay? Get that in your heads, guys. Trey Spruance, Trevor Roy Dunn, Mike Patton, Dave Lombardo. Let's see it. Let's see Disco Volante live, you motherfuckers. You know the world wants it. You know the world wants it. You know? There's This Easter Bunny stuff that you're doing is cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful that you're doing it, but what the world needs now is Disco Volante live. Not Love Sweet Love, Disco Volante live.